Hi, I'm Bob Esquerre.
And I'm Jolyn Esquerre. We're the co-owners of Identify, Point, and Fire.
Welcome back. In our previous two videos, Jolyn and I looked at the theoretical aspect of the Isosceles Fighting Platform. In this video, we're going to show the practical application of how to manage the Isosceles Fighting Platform. You'll also notice how we evaluate each student between each string of fire. Our goal, our intent, our objective is to correct them as soon as they make a mistake so they do not leave the range with errors on their mind. Thank you for watching. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact us. Shooting. Right, no shooting. Extend, touch, but don't press. Just to see what that looks like as you go forward. Here we go. Take your firearms, come into a high ready position.
We're not shooting, we're just mimicking.
Now high ready, your hand is close to your chest. In that position, your elbows are close to the side. Exactly right. Everything's wrapped up. Extend. Touch. Nobody's using their sights, right? And back.
Don't go so fast that you miss it, but don't go so slow that you're taking all day. Nope.
Every shot's in a circle but that one. What happened there?
This is when you told us to start doing 2 shots.
Right.
I pulled off that second one too fast.
Right, there you go.
Didn't have it under control.
When you miss it, we know why. We start having those conversations. Now here's the challenge we have to face. When you're out shooting with each other, you guys have got to evaluate each other. You can't make mistakes and walk away from the range. You got to figure out, why did that happen? Because when he did it, I said, but that's a fluke. He doesn't do that normally.
After I did it, I knew what was wrong. And
he made the adjustments. You've got to make the adjustments. That's the only way you're going to be able to get better and better. So to the extent that you guys shoot on your own, you've got to be able to evaluate what went wrong and then fix that so when you get back to us. But for this drill, no sights. And the issue is, you're never going to always have the opportunity to use a sight, number one. And number two, the issue is that the target will dictate whether or not you have time to use a sight. So if it's big enough, why use a sight? If it's close, you'll never use a sight. So therefore, start perfecting point shooting, which is a matter of putting that muzzle right to where you want to break it at, and lock everything down. So this is different. We totally know that position is different. You'll get used to it, but once you get used to it, these things won't happen here at all. Okay? Trigger issues are going on here.
I think it was too fast.
Yeah.
I wasn't fully extended when I was breaking that shot.
Yeah. Well, the full extension as a fine point locks everything down. That's the last piece of the equation. This will disappear in the next 20 minutes, I guarantee you. You can always go faster later on, but the issue is getting the bullet where you want it to go.
These were the second or third shots fell in here.
Exactly. But this is better than what it was before. So this is going to be, this is the baseline. First time out, we have some out. As we progress, this should get within this pie circumstance. Good. There's nothing to say.
I dropped that one on a 6 delta on the second one, the first time. Got it.
But at least in a circle though, so that's fine. That basically works. That's okay. You keep shooting like that, then we'll keep you around. For months, this is excellent for not having been with us. This is okay. We're gonna fix this as we progress.
Unlock my elbows.
So this is the target. We want to start looking at the upper center chest, right about here. It's in here, no problem. Let's move this up a little bit more. Let's move your muzzle up slightly, and it'll start flowing in there with no basic problem at all. This is good. I think we're going to keep you here too, but this is, how'd you feel doing this now?
Good. Interestingly, I prefer the double action first pull because it slows me down.
That's true too.
Right.
That's true.
So as many shots as it takes to get inside that triangle, just going across the top.
Point shooting.
Point. All right, everybody in position. Up! Just stay out. Okay, when you in this position as you go across, don't bring it back in, okay? Fine point. What can I say? You're perfect.
I missed one.
down, lock it down.
Come back to front.
Yeah, saw that. I saw that. But other than that, a perfect string. Very nice.
Think about not what happens when you're at a static line, when you're firing, you're taking your time, and you go to sling and release the slide release. Think about movement. Think about stress. Think about the fact that if you use your finger to release that slide, that's a fine motor skill. Guess what disappears on the stress? The fine motor skill. You've got that fine motor skill versus this gross motor skill. You got to decide which is going to work. That slide's not going to work, Peter. It's not going to happen.
Sure
We dropped that. That's got to go.
It's a mechanical thing that's meant to fail.
Yeah, this you take total control, rack that sucker, you're ready to rock and roll. Okay. So you've got to be able to think about that. Again, normal training is I'm at a static line, there's no stress, I have all the time in the world. Reality is you're outside, you will have stress, which will create you step to the right, step, extend, break the shot. Smooth. Up. Stay where you are, stay where you are. Up. Step and break the shot. Now stay there. Come back and high retention. Be right in there. A little fast, but that's okay. This makes the point. No. And even though we may ask the question, even on a reload, there's no need for that. Reload should bring you right back on. See? 3. In there. No, but this is exactly what it should be looking like.
Are you pushing forward a little faster?
I'm trying to.
Yeah, that's what that is.
But that works though. That's good. That's excellent.
Good. That's good.
Bringing that down. This is we'll take that. That one. That's that way. You're trying to get acclimated to the position, which is fine. This will get better as the day goes on. Here, you drop that here. You got one here.
Now these two, he started to move his right shoulder back.
As opposed to being in full extension. Yeah.
Right on.
You know what? I'm doing that automatically by trying to look at him my opposite eye.
But see, if you lock this elbow, and now you're bend it forward, lock them both. All right. You're not going to have a problem if you do that.
Now, you're using your left eye?
I'm trying to shoot with my left eye.
Okay, so then do it.
And when I do that, all of a sudden this arm breaks.
Exactly, so, and that changes the platform. Once you do bend that one arm, it changes it. So
once you lock it down,
then you're right there. Good, so we have to work on that one then.